What's going on, YouTube world? Charles Hutcherson here with the hype, and you have to click the shoes, man. Pink hypes, as always, man. Just play the clip just because, so y'all see it. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Use the links below. Super limited. Get them while you can. Please, the pro shops had to like pre-order. So again, some pro shops gonna have them, but Bowlersmart is gonna have them for sure. So use the links below. It's your best bet. But yeah, man, today we're here to look at the track sensor and solid. That's like the TNT, but I love this color combination. These reds, darker reds, and the yellow logo really pops. So I was a huge fan of the original sensor and actually the track stealth. Now this it could be like a 3-ball arsenal, honestly. So again, I have all three. We're gonna definitely check out, a couple shots, play each zone. I just came off this pair. We bowled 2 games with just 2 people on each team. So 4 total people bowling on a lane. And the lanes didn't get that bad. So I was throwing a extreme envy, and it looked all right. All right, I went 255 and 219. A couple bad shots on myself, but yeah. These 2 balls, man, these 3 balls, I'm ready to see how they look. Again, this is slightly used, only 2 games with 4 people, and not 2 games with 10 people. It's a completely different situation. So pretty fresh. I expect all these balls to still have a lot of opportunity when I'm standing right to, again, go through the pins pretty well and not burn up immediately. But yeah, all got the same layout as always, and I'm gonna talk to you as I'm bowling, man, because I don't like talking this much. But yeah, if you're in South Florida, get over to Bowls Edge Pro Shop. You're always taking care of me, as always. If your first time tuning in, hit that subscribe button. I don't really say that a lot because I don't like being that pushy. But if you could help continue to grow, and a lot of people like to watch it, it's one of the best free ways to help the channel grow if you like what you're seeing. So yeah, man. Jerseys, as always, I got my Pro Shop jersey on. If you want to support your Pro Shop or your Pro Shop operator, man, cool with 12-bagger, man. We're here to help, and yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and get to the lanes. We're gonna go ahead and get started with this sensor. Solid. This is probably the one I was the most excited about. Still made it down the fronts pretty easy. So let's try it again. All right, let's try this number 2. Standing on 15. Let it go. Oh, she's hooking. I let that roll a little bit and it still bit. So I'm gonna cheat just a hair. I think we should be able to find a pocket. All right, so I want to cheat, get a little bit closer to, about 18. All right, a little better. Let's go try the stealth. I'm gonna start just right there. I don't think the stealth is gonna look great from 15 or right. So let's go ahead. Alrighty, so we're gonna check this one out. Yeah, 17. I might need to go there. That straightened out quite a bit. And this has about a good 2,000 on it. It even looks pretty dull. So I'm gonna stand right. That kind of like really got forward. So let's see what we get here. Carry. So it definitely that looks smoother. That's what you get sometimes. You get a bigger ball, you seize the fronts and just smooths out. Where the cleaner ball is more responsive down lane. That is exactly pretty much what we saw. But I'm gonna throw one more, then we'll get to the original sensor, because that's definitely fan favorite. G sensor. So I'm gonna move back left, slow the speed down. Okay, shaped, still archy, real smooth. So yeah, now what I should be using right now. I think I'm really liking the way the sensor solid is looking, but we're gonna see if that's what we continue to see once we move left. OG sensor. Oh yeah. little left so I can get on it a little bit. Oh, that's gonna boomerang. Yeah. Definitely the most responsive out of these 3 that we're throwing. Stealth, the earliest, smoothest. Essential Solid, somewhere in between. And then this one is really, Rhythm Sense of Pearl is moving on 20. See what we get. And that is what you get. If you can find this ball on discount, I would pick up 1, maybe 2 if you can, because they got to be getting close to that time for it. But it's one of them slept on pieces that you should just have in the bag. All right, so back to the Essential Solid. We just jumped around. I know people want to come see the new ball. So yeah, I'm gonna stand on about 20. And it was pretty responsive from the last couple shots. Oh, I got dead around it. It got the 10, but geez. Yeah, and I'm standing on 20. Let's see what we can get. A little slower. So a little slower. Made sure I got it to the friction. Went through the pins. Like, and I was pretty loud there, so looking good. I'm gonna creep a little further left, getting closer to that 22, 23. Oh, that one tipped over. So from what I'm seeing, that this is not the quickest of these lower end solids. It kind of fits in that space where, you know, IQ Tour, but with a little more diff. So I feel like it's a little more consistent. So if I want to keep my angles a little bit straighter, but still not lose a ton of energy, I like the way this looks, because then I can just throw it a little bit faster if I wanted to try to keep it online instead of moving and trying to chase it further left. I'd say I can, because we're going to get there, because we got to get to my happy place, which is around that 27 area. So we're going to see. We're going to keep throwing a couple more shots. All right, so again, about in the same zone. Still got it out there. Keeping the speed and that comfortable. People always ask me, like, what's my speed? Like right now, it's probably closer to that like 15.8 mark. And I can get slower. It just depends on what I need to do. That's how I gauge it. I don't like, oh, I'm gonna throw it, 17 miles an hour every time this shot. No, that's not the goal. It's what is the lane telling me to do? Like, I don't tell the lanes what I'm going to do and not make it work. Hey, I'm gonna throw a ball. If I want to try to throw a ball, the lanes will kind of dictate to me, all right, where you need to be with this particular piece. But yeah, so far, this sensor is definitely like a stronger Heat. If you remember the track Heat from probably a couple years ago, love that one. But I think this is a slightly beefier version. All right, so throw one more, then we get back to the Stealth Solid. Oh, I got it pretty good around it. Oh, flat 10. Oh, I liked it though. It felt good off my hand. It really did. All right, back to the Stealth. I think I'm really have to slow my speed down to get this one to see the corner. It's really, really smooth. When it's not as much volume, this ball really slowed down. I feel like when I first got it, it's a little bit different, and then my reaction kind of tapered off a little bit. But on hard and tough, where it's more built-in friction and zones to play, like here, it's just so blended right now that the ball just looks really, really smooth. So that's really what the Stealth Solid's become for me. It's a really smooth piece, like over time. Staying in this 23 zone on my feet, looking at about 8. Oh, that went out to 2. Hey, ball don't hook that much, hit a little 2000, and it helps. My guy Jason Merrill taught me that a long time ago. If it was a fluke. helped a lot. But now let's get back to the center solid from right there, just so in between, and see how they're shaping and see how that's really different. Solid. Oh, much quicker, like much quicker. And I'm not like getting super slow yet, because again, it's picking up and it's going, but I'm gonna throw one a little bit faster and see if I can get that one to hold on line. Because it's off my hand, it felt good, but I guess it was a little slow. That's what the lanes are telling me. All right, so I'm gonna move my feet a little faster, get some more speed on it. Oh man, too fast. So again, if I kept my feet and my body all a little bit closer to the friction, I'll be fine. Right there, I'll still a little left, and clearly there's still a little more volume. So, just again, all the variables. Go down a little too fast. There we go. Oh man. Oh. So it's not liking the angle as much because again, there's still some volume. So, I really do think I gotta, match it up. A little more in the oil. So that perfect to oil to friction. Rode a little bit, but still got it out there and it shaped correctly. Bigger balls, bigger cores, blended. I think it's a little bit better because it's a little cliff here. That's what we're seeing. If I throw it out there too fast, jackknife, but I get a little too much in the oil, it sails. So if I apply more surface, it probably will help it. But I think right now I would stay, if I was trying to score, stay probably, man, around that 20, 18 mark, and I'll probably do my best work from right there. All the way left. I expect this one to look probably the best. Oh, I caught all of it though. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's pretty good. The Pearl by far looks the best from these particular angles because of the response time. Those other two, again, just a pinch slower. Makes sense though. Pearl, response. Solid from a little bit further left. And we'll see what this one looks like. I'm not certain what it's gonna do. Oh, that's not gonna do it. That's how you sell a ball right there, and you saw what it did. So this is, again, it's not a Envy Extreme or a Reality or anything like that. So slow. They don't like that angle at all. Too much soup. Yeah, that's it. I'll move back right, and we're gonna throw a couple good shots in the zone that it's actually designed for. Again, this is a step down ball, and that's just telling me that. So if you're in a higher friction center, this might work out really, really well. Right now, there's a little more volume, and this ball's like, bruh, move right, stop it. Back on 20. So back on 20, I think we should be all right. Just a couple more that way, just a little bit. Straight. So I'm gonna get to 22. Boom. 22, that perfect happy spot. I just gotta wear that in. Definitely saw some more like definitive, like it slowed down and went that way. So where it wants to be. Throw a couple more shots. 22, and looking at about 8. Oh, okay.